This just in on CBS Sports HQ, some news out of the NFL where the Raiders plan to franchise tag Josh Jacobs if the two sides can't reach a deal by Tuesday's deadline. That is according to our NFL insider Jonathan Jones. Now, Jacobs led the league in rushing last season, adding 12 touchdowns. Under the franchise tag, he would make just over $10 million next season. And we have our Pete Prisco joining us from Indy at the NFL Combine. Pete, JJ saying it's exceedingly likely that he is going to be tagged. So what was your initial reaction when you're hearing this from the Raiders?
Oh, this is not a surprise, and most people in the league expect him to be tagged, and there's a reason why. This number of $10 million is only a couple million more than he would have made if he had done the fifth-year option, and then he went out and had this special season for him and for the Raiders. So this is not a surprise at all. It's the right thing to do. You're not going to probably pay him the long-term deal. Those kind of deals are drying up for running backs, so if you like a guy, you tag him, and I think it makes sense for the Raiders.
All right, and Pete, obviously we know the Raiders moving on from Derek Carr. Their offense next year is going to look completely different with Jacobs being a key piece. What do you think that offense is going to look like in Vegas next season?
Well, they better get a quarterback or it's not going to look very good. I think they have to go out and find somebody. The talk about Aaron Rodgers, that's still out there as a possibility. You also have some other veteran quarterbacks on the market. A guy like Jimmy Garoppolo could be in play. But they're not going to be able to play with what they have right now and have a successful offense. I think what they have to do is they have to go get a veteran and then maybe draft a guy. I mean, at some point you got to draft a young quarterback as well. Moving on from Derek Carr is probably the right thing to do. They didn't like him. They like to have a new face in there, so either acquire a veteran, maybe Jimmy Garoppolo, or draft one at some point in this draft.
All right, that is Pete Prisco. If you're just joining us here on CBS Sports HQ, we were following that news out of the NFL where the Raiders plan to franchise tag Josh Jacobs. Thank you so much, Pete. We appreciate it. And of course, the guys on the Pick Six podcast are going to have a lot to talk about with this news out of Las Vegas. Make sure you download and listen wherever you get your podcasts. And of course, you can also scan that QR code.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.